setting up your business properly, even in great times, I think really helped us. I think first of all, it was a crazy time for us and a crazy time for the world. And I think that the good news is that we found that just by really setting up a business correctly from the start, that was really a key thing. And so a lot of things around our supply chain and just overall automation that we had really focused on in order to make sure that we could keep producing our product. We knew that 2020 was going to be a huge year for us. We were actually coming on with Walmart and Sam's Club and Aldi. And so we wanted to be able to produce, but we had really focused for the last 4 years on trying to get people out of the room when we were actually producing our product, which in a pandemic, in a time when the FDA was sniffing around to figure out whether or not COVID was actually coming in through the food and beverage supply, that made such a huge difference. So I think that was really a key thing. We didn't have any interruptions in our production. And then also having three-pronged strategy for sales and sales revenue. And by that, I mean that most beverage companies maybe have a two-pronged strategy where they're in retail, they're in offices. We've been actually for the last 12 years, the largest beverage in a lot of tech companies, including Google and Facebook and some of the others. When we saw that business shutting down with all offices closing, it was about 15% of our overall business. Thankfully, we had this third arm, which was our direct-to-consumer business. And so that business started about 7 years ago, initially as a test with Amazon when they were starting their grocery business. And because we really wanted the data and our connection with our customer, and Amazon, of course, just like any other retailer, they view the sales data as their data, not as a manufacturer. It was no longer, once we actually sell our product, wholesale it to Amazon. They're very similar to any of our retail relationships. We decided to start our own direct-to-consumer business, and that's the business that really grew. I mean, it tripled in the last year, which was insane. And we've always said that the consumer really controls how they're going to purchase your product. And, I think many beverage companies didn't actually think that people would buy beverages through this direct-to-consumer channel. But obviously, during a pandemic, when stores closed, when people wanted that other option and realized that they could buy a product like Hint and have it delivered to their home, it definitely made sense. So again, I think just setting up your business, being a little paranoid, right? And setting up your business properly, even in great times, I think really helped us and really is a huge lesson for everybody to learn from in terms of setting up your business the right way from the start.